To the moon.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man.
Peace to Creek.
I see my nigga Drip fell off.
I don't think Drip gonna make it tonight.
Drip ain't gonna make it.
Want to drink his 40.
He bought something. Sorry.
However, we got big names. We got big names in the building. Cat Daddy Math is in the building. Cat Daddy Math is in the building.
Piece of Cat Daddy Math. This nigga.
That nigga smell like that
championship material here.
That nigga smell like cool water cologne.
There we go.
I'm glad that y'all invited everybody to see me.
Nope.
And
my
they got
that's not what happened.
And they got baby powder on his chest there.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out. Shout out to you, Vin. I'm glad you took off the demolition outfit to be here.
Hey, yo, that's very funny. That is very funny.
Right.
All right, man.
Thank you for coming.
No further ado, we do have a personality in the building.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? We just gonna go ahead and bring out, man.
Yeah, bring her out.
Laveau. What's going on?
Wow.
Even Lovely came to see this championship ring. I appreciate you.
Well,
thank you.
Always.
All right, Lovely. First, thank you for coming through. I want to ask 2 questions. One, is you good?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Am I good? I'm as good as I'm gonna be.
All right.
Well,
that leads
get some heads.
I was good. Mav, shut up. Mav, shut up. It leads me to my second question. How much of that do you care about talking about that stuff? Do you want? Because I listened to the spaces earlier, and it sounded like you sounded like us. When the shit go down, hey, nigga, shut up. Talk behind the scenes, and then on the timeline, let the timeline be the timeline.
I don't mind talking about it. I'm definitely free to talk about anything at this point.
Well, are we?
You got your 40?
So
40? I'm not drinking no damn 40. I'm on a diet, boy.
So am I. This is diet brew.
This thing got a
whole
whole Budweiser. That's what you would drink if you was copping a 40 on the rag, man? A Budweiser?
Seeing that I'm the champion and I got to keep myself fit to wear this title.
That Budweiser.
This is
I
sick.
would normally.
This is sick. I can't crown jewel. We got to get this title off this man. No, but do we already started the show, but are we running run an intro? What are we doing? Because I can start going right now.
This pre-show banter still.
All right, just making sure.
Pre-show banter because I don't know. So because we gonna let's have some talk though. So
yeah.
One of the major reasons we wanted to have you on is because of the start of what became the hashtag Black Rasslin draws.
Right.
You know what
the
I'm saying?
movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about the outfit that Math Mother had on yesterday.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Sick.
But we wanted to have you on because we wanted to salute you for coming up with a way to kind of consolidate and direct the movement and the energy that has definitely been brewing around black pro wrestlers, young black pro wrestlers, non-stereotypical black wrestlers that tell different stories. And it was a dope way to kind of target that energy. Can you tell me about how you started it really quick?
Yeah, and I don't even want to say that I started it. I just came up with the hashtag. So
okay.
I did a spaces one day, kind of talking about representation, and I was like, look, we can talk all day, but what we gonna do?
Right.
So it was a couple of us, we just got a group chat together and started kind of doing some things. It's me, Jay Rose, Cameron Hawkins, Seahawk, Littlefoot, Suge is in there, and Billy Dixon. And we just kind of collaborated together. And Jay Rose was like, yo, we need a hashtag that's really gonna shoot, like that's really gonna go. And I was like, we just need to call it what it is, Black Rasslin Draws. And it
Facts
just
is
kind of went
facts.
from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just kind of went from there, and it just allowed us to work together and just try to touch base with a lot of Black talent and say, hey, what do you need from us? You know what I mean? As the content creators, as the supporters, as the influencers, so to speak, what do you need from us? Because we can talk on the timeline all day, but what are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm a doer. I don't like to just sit and talk. I'm going to execute some shit if you put my name to it. So
quick
That's what happened.
sidebar. I'm sorry, sidebar. Miss Laveau, do you have any belly beads for Brother Fam?
This is sick. You are a sick individual.
I heard him
You
talking
need
about
help.
my mother earlier. I'm sorry.
He was waiting. He said, Mama, help me with a joke real quick. Help me with one real quick. I got to get back on the pod.
I didn't mean to throw you off.
No, wait. So, well, because I remember seeing the hashtag, and my first thing was, because again, you mentioned like 5-6 people, including Shook D. Shouts to everybody who created the, or worked on Black Rasslin Draws. It took off mad quick though. Like it feels like the hashtag dropped, and I want to say, not even a week, days later, it was blowing the hell up.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that it caught on that quick?
Can I be honest?
Yes.
Hell no, I wasn't surprised.
I like that. No, I like that. I like that.
Oh, that shit.
Talk that talk.
I wasn't surprised at all. Like a lot of people that are close to me, they get on me all the time about being way too damn humble. So I'm about to stop that shit in 2022.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I hear you. I had to do the same.
You are
Mute
sick.
his mic. Mute his mic.
Get him out of here. But because of the people that we had together, me, Cameron, Alexis, I knew that
It was
if
gonna
we
take off.
get behind something positive, it was gonna go. Thankfully we've made some pretty decent connections in the business, so they listened to us, and I'm thankful for that. So I wasn't surprised. I think what happened today surprised me, but that's neither here nor there.
We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's gonna get spicy, and that's why I didn't want to start the show.
Word.
But before we get there, did you see this? Did you see this sign on Raw?
Yes.
Piece to work.
did.
Shouts to work.
Shout out to the homie. That's
Shout
the
out to
homie,
the
the
legend.
legend at work. That's the homie. He's been putting on. He also had this sign.
Yeah.
Word.
You know what I mean? And that actually ties to a couple of things. Because a few weeks ago, he also had another sign. If you saw, you know what? That's not.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. He was going to do it, Lil. Don't worry. He was going to do it. But I told him not to.
So what happened tonight?
You can do it.
Tell us what happened today. Oh my God.
Okay, before I get into this, what's y'all's cursing regimen here?
Get
Curse.
busy.
Curse.
As much as possible.
Say all the motherfucking
great.
cuss words. Yeah.
Because I am a very Caribbean person and I curse. Okay.
Word.
Some
I
bullshit
heard
happened,
Haitian
honestly.
and something else. Did I hear
Yeah,
Haitian mixed in there?
And she a witch.
Trinidadian. And then she mixed a little. I'm afraid.
Yeah, we cool, right? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Nah,
Black
y'all
Rasslin
know y'all
Draw.
my people.
All right.
Y'all my people. Y'all know that.
Word.
So some bullshit happened. Like I say it all the time. Your boys ain't your boys, and that really showed very clear today.
What boys?
That's
Niggas,
a good point. Niggas.
Your niggas ain't your niggas, boy.
Facts.
Ooh. So basically, what happened? It be your own people. I decided to dip into my medical flower, and I took a little nap, minded my business. I woke up and my phone is going crazy. I'm like, yo, what's going on? They're like, yo, did you create an Instagram page? I was like, hell no, for what? And I get on there, and there's a prominent Black platform who decided to make a Black Rasslin Draws Instagram page without.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us. Yeah,
it wasn't us.
It wasn't y'all.
That's crazy.
They didn't reach out to any of us. We didn't know what was happening. And I want to really drive the point home. It ain't never about credit. Like, it's never about credit, but it's the principle of shit. Like, we work really hard to make sure that voices are heard, people are seen.
What you say now, Chuck?
You're sick. we work really hard to make sure people are heard, right? So,
Word.
and Jay Rose, he helps us organize and he puts together the graphics, you know, all of that stuff. And he keeps us on a schedule of what shows are going on, who's going to be on the shows, so we can be on one accord, so we can all do our thing. So
Word.
to see something that we really took time to do and put forth effort, even had a panel to really draw and see that shit from our own people, niggas that look like me.
Right.
That hurt. That hurt. And then
like...
it's somebody that I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know you. You could have reached out, man. Like you ain't have to do
right.
that.
Hey yo, hey, if you guys get a chance, check out the BRP 50. I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but that's what
it's only 50.
It's only
not,
50, but
it's not 500.
But that's what happens.
Hey,
it's look, it's same situation. Something starts and someone says, "Oh, that looks great. This is mine." I'm gonna take, like, I actually, because I remember when we first started hearing about Black Rasslin draws, my thought was, what's next? When I saw the Instagram, it could be, I'm not even gonna mention what it could be, but there's a number of different ways it could go. It could turn into something bigger than a hashtag that's making a lot of noise on Twitter.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Of course.
And
No, of course.
All you had to do was reach out, and we could have made this bigger together. And that's the issue that I have, because I feel like there's strength in numbers. There's no reason for, and I understand, doing different versions of shit because there's different perspectives. I understand that wholeheartedly. But for me, that was a direct jack move. Like y'all
hold
took
on.
that.
Is this that right said Fred nigga that got you too?
Nah. It nah. We can't. We don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do not.
Sexy.
do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. It's all good. No sound.
So
no, it's all good, man. If you had to do it, you had to do it. Damn, nobody said nothing. The people knew that you was part of it, right? Like, it's not like nobody could say, "Shell, I knew you was part of the hashtag." Now you be nowhere.
We did the research to find out, and it brought us to you.
The thing is, I try really hard. I like to play the background for real. I really don't like to, be out in the front of, well, Lovely did this, Lovely, and fuck all that, because it don't help nobody but me, and that ain't what I'm here for. This was an execution by Jay Rose, and I was like, hey, we need to get some shit together, and I knew that he's a very influential voice when it comes to independent wrestling, so am I. So I was like, shit, let's get this shit together and let's figure it out. So I gave him the hashtag, he did the graphics, and I didn't need the credit for coming up with the hashtag. That wasn't it. I just said, take the ideas that I have and make it something, because I have a degree in marketing. So I know how certain shit works. And I told him, I said, since that shit popped the way that it did, get the merch out. Use the proceeds for the merch. Let's get these independent wrestlers some funding. Let's help sponsor some shows. That's what we need to put it towards.
Facts.
Whoever, I know it was a whole lot of shit going on with y'all list and all that shit. For me, I look at it at a bigger picture. Like, I like having multiple Black voices. You know what I'm saying? So if you give different perspective on the same topic, that's cool. But let's not be disrespectful while we're doing it. You know what I mean? And what happened tonight was very, very disrespectful. And I think because of the people who were involved, we try to stay as positive as possible. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's some bullshit that happens. But y'all know me. I try to keep it cool. Like, I talk my shit and I go. But you fuck with me on a day that I had already woke up on 10 about the Young Bucks. So I got time today.
Wait, because I forgot to mention you. I caught the space at the end of the day. I was working, but every time I was on the timeline, homegirl got another space, and it was fuck them, and it was y'all ain't shit over here. That's crazy. Like,
hey yo, it was definitely live today. We are gonna get that. Oh, we got another celebrity in the building.
Oh no, what's going on?
We got another celebrity in the building. Hold on. Hey now.
That's right.
Move me down.
Hey, look. Check this out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tony B. Dangerously.
Yes.
This is sick.
Kyle.
What's poppin'?
Kyle.
What's good, Tony?
It's downtown Tony Brown gonna knock your ass down to the ground. Real cool, real slick, make you sick like Nestle Quick. It's downtown, baby.
Damn, what's poppin'? What's
Yeah.
poppin'? That's
And
downtown.
I am officially the representative of the reigning, defending, undoubtedly, indubitably, Nostradamus of this wrestling shit. Not Nasty, not Nas, not Esco, not Escobar. Now he is Nostradamus.
You was right at
Master.
You were right at Nash.
Game on.
Sorry.
Game on.
He's
Now
down.
what is this?
That's downtown.
What it is?
Thank
That's
you,
a-
Tony
What's
Brown.
happening here?
That's a legend. Well, that's downtown Tony Brown, but I guess he's now the official representative of the predictions champion. Right? Look, I just show up to work. They say they ask me what time to be on camera. I just go on camera. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-huh.
I'm reigning defending champion. You heard Tony Brown.
That's
He
right.
said
We talking about championships though. Like, what we talking about? Like,
we
Those aren't recognized.
what we
You
talking?
gotta recognize.
You better recognize.
You better recognize. Let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know the future, but the past is getting clearer every day.
Facts.
But this man right here, he know who gonna win. He know who gonna lose. He know whether it's gonna be a DQ, a pinfall, a submission, anything.
That's a
They say
lie.
definitely know about the DQ.
He definitely knew how to have the same answers as his cousin. That's what happened.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
remember.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Until somebody change it, Math Damon is officially the champion. Show him the title. Show him the championship. Acknowledge your Nostradamus. Acknowledge your Nostradamus.
He's still holding it upside down too. He dropped the whole
I was
beer,
like, that
everything.
ain't right.
That's what I told him
Oh.
last week. I told him last week the belt was upside down. He told me it wasn't. Hey. I only held the title. I only held the title first.
Hey,
2 months.
that is the prerogative of a champion. If he want to hold the belt upside down, right side up, sideways, to the side, inside out, that's exactly what he gonna do. That's exactly what he is gonna do
I'm gonna make
from
it look
here on
sexy.
out, baby.
Tony
Make it
Brown.
look sexy, Tony.
You know
Brown.
what though? Every time he's holding that belt like this, ask him whose name is staring right back in his face.
It don't matter who name is on it. The only thing that matter is who the hell holding it. You understand? Now let me tell you something now, young fella. First of all, I got a bone to pick with you, Kyle.
What's
Kyle
poppin'?
Dub.
What's poppin'?
You know what? I meant to address it the last time, but I gave you a pass.
Okay.
But see, now I am the representative of the champion,
Okay.
and it is my prerogative to tell you. You said that CM Punk would never put downtown over because downtown too old. That's what you said.
Is that what I said? I don't
That's
remember.
what you said.
I don't remember.
Let me tell you something.
I got to see the
If
tape.
I get in the ring with CM Punk, he gonna do the job whether he want to do it or not. Cause I ain't never gonna be too old to whoop nobody's ass now.
Show it to him.
I don't.
show-
No.
don't show it to him, Tony.
No.
But
Tony,
it ain't
no,
about me. It ain't about me.
Tony, don't show it to him. Please
Yeah,
don't
don't do
show
that.
it to him. You can get
I
that
ain't
shit.
gonna do
I'm
it.
sorry, Miss Lola. I'm sorry. You don't know what you walked
Tony
into. I
Brown,
apologize.
I,
Miss Lovely, Miss Lovely. How you
Yes,
doing?
baby. Hey, sugar.
What's
Still
going on?
gave you up for the
You know I'm here. This
All
is
right,
good.
you're a beautiful sister. I just want to say that right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know,
Lovely,
drip
yeah.
drip ain't here, but it's good to see a beautiful woman that love the wrestling and all that. I like it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
She a
I'm
real one.
always here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly. Let me tell you something right now. Mr. Math, speak to the people.
He ain't got
Tony
nothing to
Brown,
say.
I appreciate you coming through and putting these busters in line. Thank you.
Absolutely, my Nostradamus.
Thank you to the people that's in the chat that came through to see me and to congratulate me on my reign.
Shut your bitch
Lovely
ass.
Laveau, she came through, even though it's some bitch ass niggas that's trying to take her style and shit. I've been through it. I've been through it, but I'm still defending.
Funny.
That's
funny.
Tony Brown, I appreciate you coming through. Thank you, sir. Brother fam, start the show.
Is that what we're doing now?
That's
just how it starts.
That's how the champion says it starts.
Yeah, that ain't really how this works.
No,
I'm just saying you didn't. You know what I mean? You got to tell me when you know what I mean.
He said start the show.
Nigga hop on like, yo, start the show. I gotta know exactly where the button is, and now I'm sitting here like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's.
I apologize to everybody. I again, just blame it on that St. Ives, that high gravity.
Oof, the Billy D got a nigga like you, eh?
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
I guess if Keeks had her way, it would be somebody in some booty shorts, some Black Rasslin booty shorts.
Facts.
On the intro. Shit. Niggas is back without Davis. Niggas is black without Davis, as always. As always, it's the Black Rasslin podcast. God's still working on us. As always, it's your boy Cal. Shouts out to everybody celebrating. You can celebrate Khalapalooza at home. Hopefully you got a 40 or something to drink. You know me, I'm representing rockthedub.com, the Black Rasslin podcast, and all my niggas in between. As you can see, we got the squad and a bunch of assorted niggas on the line. So, fam, please say what's good to the people, homie.
Yo, IlFam79, your social media choice, aka Thick the Model Muscatel.
Sick.
Cal.
Nigga, what you want?
What's happening?
Cal.
What's popping? Lola know what the fuck going on right now, and I love it. I love it.
Cal.
I don't like that.
Talk to him, Nostradamus.
What's popping?
I'll be that championship nigga from that wrestling part.
True.
I'm on the trigger, but never known for cap on guard.
Facts.
So how you figure that you could even fuck with mine? Tony Brown, hit us with that shit one time. At Math Damon.
That was good. That was a good one, brother. That was good.
Damon.
All right now.
Yeah, all right now was right.
Damon.
Now, what if downtown Tony Brown started rapping? You could rap Tony B dangerously?
Actually,
My
I already go to the rap.
He can do
But
everything.
I'll do another one.
You do that
Oh,
slick
yeah.
rap? Y'all,
I got some balls. That's right. Way too slick and make you sick like Nestle quick. And I got another one that say when downtown come to your town, I'm like bad Leroy Brown,
Facts.
and you don't know the half. But all of the ladies want to do the math.
That was good. That was good.
Math Damon.
Wait, he already did his thing though.
No. That's my consigliere. You let him shine.
hey yo, imagine if we went from that right to like, all right, lovely, your turn.
It's your turn. Tony Brown.
Yes.
Jesus. What
Dangerously.
are we talking about pro wrestling this week? Fuck
Yeah,
it.
we gonna get to it.
Fuck it. All right. Now, I want to know from Miss Lola. Thank you for coming through to the podcast. And I guess it makes sense because this was one of the many spaces that you created today. I believe the title was it Fuck the Young Bucks or Fuck the Bucks? What exactly was the title?
It was Fuck the Young Bucks. Period.
This all sparks from that Top Dollar tweet. What he said? Hold up, let me pull this tweet up.
Correct.
Sounds like Severin.
Absolutely.
Now, mind you, peace to Sever, peace to AJ Francis. Shouts out to him for he was trending, but this ain't the first time. Tony Brown, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm listening. I'm listening about this young buck shit with the
making
Air
sure.
Force.
He looked like
That nigga don't.
he looked like
That nigga
security.
don't blink. That nigga wasn't moving.
He's-
Like this nigga, are you on a pill? Like this nigga.
Hey,
I love it.
Hey, now.
I love it.
Hey, let me tell you something now, young fella.
I'm sorry.
Don't you go now talking about, I don't indulge in no drugs no more.
No more. No more.
Okay, I've been clean since goddamn 1989. Okay,
Facts. I respect that. I respect that.
what I was doing with the cocaine and all that. In the
That's in the
past.
past. That's in the past.
I know what niggas was doing in 1989 in Baltimore City.
Jesus, dog food.
Hey.
Niggas said we on North Avenue looking like the night of the living dead.
Bad business right there.
Super lean. AJ Francis tweeted that some of y'all favorite wrestlers only wear sneakers on camera to seem cool and hip, but in real life they rock Vans and Asics exclusively. But y'all not ready for that conversation. Niggas be rocking Asics?
Stop
Yes,
it.
they do.
So, all right.
Etonics. Shit.
Asics? It's a certain ASIC, like it's like a brand of like is it an ASIC like there's like the New Balance 990s or whatever where like it's that one John?
Yeah. Well,
They
for niggas
wear
that wears
the yellow ones, the bright yellow joint.
yo, she's wilding. For niggas,
Yeah, her answer is different than your answer, man.
for niggas, pardon me.
Sorry.
Pardon me. For people who wear sneakers, who know about sneakers, the Gel Light 3 is the ASIC that everybody wears, which is the split tongue.
Is that
For sneaker wears?
I think Wale did a pair of those. I had them, but they're not
The gold joints that New Day had on.
right. But no, there was another. The ones I had were it was the same. It was black with like red and blue or some shit on there. But I think the gold ones came out after whatever ones I randomly came across. I remember, like, because the first thing I saw when he tweeted this was MVP talking about who you talking about. Because I know he said the New Day's right there. I know Kofi be out there shining on niggas with them Jordans, but AJ said, you know goddamn well, I ain't talking about no goddamn New Day. So he's talking about who? The Bucks? Yeah. Kenny Omega?
Nobody.
Hey,
It could have been anyone.
No. Once the Butthurt responded and niggas seen the Butthurt, we was like, oh,
well, he
claimed it.
He didn't mention a name, but they changed their Twitter bio. They said
the hit dog gonna holler every time.
They said They said wait, nigga said Kel Dansby. Kel Dansby only wears the black DCs, and he probably bought them shits 5 years ago. Shouts to Kel.
He just got some new black and white ones.
He bought them?
Look at Ganj.
Yeah, he just bought a black pair.
Look at Ganj. Ganj McCain, 904. Those are what
the Kill Bill Asics is crazy.
That's what Lovely's talking about.
The Kill Bill Asics is wild. Well, again, he didn't have to mention no names, but the Bucks was on some like, yo, we spent more in September on sneakers than your whole roster. Which again, and I want to be so clear.
He said the NXT roster.
The NXT, but even still, when someone says, yo, you frauding for copping them expensive shoes, knowing full well you're going back in the locker room and rocking Vans. And he said, look at how much money is in my bank account. See how much I spent last. He didn't speak nothing to what Top Dollar was actually saying. He just said, we make more money than you. That's the same shit Tony Khan said about, we're not there yet, but I saw him, he said, it's crazy that WWE went no commercials for the last half hour on Friday for SmackDown. He said, look, I got money. I can afford to not do commercials too. Like, nigga, that's not like what can we talk about what's happening in the ring? Does it gotta be look at how much I spent on fucking StockX to put together nothing outfits. Them niggas look trash in sneakers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's well, you know when it's authentic, son.
What's one good fit they got off with them, you know, hundreds of $1,000s of shoes that they wearing?
You know when it's authentic, Kat. It doesn't matter how much you pay for it. You could pay, like Zero was saying, you could be the nigga that wear the Vans, or you could wear the Etonics, or whatever the fuck it is.
Now it's ill. These are all correct, but shout out Body More Bottles. You know what I'm saying? The homie Zell. They cannot talk money with Top Dollar. You know what I mean? This nigga was a millionaire before he was in a chokehold.
Nigga's name is literally Top Dollar.
Right.
Why else would he name himself that if he ain't no fuck? I ain't calling myself Top Dollar. $40.
I ain't got no money.
Bottom dollar.
No, I'm call me about it. No, Bag said people need to shut the fuck up and just work. Stop trying. Well, the thing is, you could be cool, but again, it's like just like if you're in the club and you see someone that naturally has style someone that's got swag walk in, you're like, yo, that makes sense. These niggas got. Yeah, they got these goofy ass outfits, and then they spend $1,000 on the shoes, and they're like, "Hey, look at me!" Like, nah, nigga, nah.
Tony
You
Brown.
look like
Tony Brown. Would you ever spend $1,000 on your shoes?
Oh man, I done been there, done that. I was doing that a long time ago. I bought up all the Adidas.
this nigga.
I had all of them. I had yellow and green when it's time to get ill and all that. I had all of them. Man,
Bottom Dollar is absolutely diabolical.
Bottom Dollar is crazy.
Y'all are insane.
Bottom Dollar is. That's why he said you could be bottom. No, I can't. I cannot be Bottom Dollar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's no disrespect. That's no disrespect to nobody.
Lovely. Real quick, when you started seeing the Bucks start getting they fits off, and they was trying, and they tried to do the Michael Jordan outfit, and they, you know what I mean, CM Punk had a pair of Jordans on, and everybody backstage. Now Christian Cage got a pair of Jordans on. When you started seeing the sneakers over at AEW, what was your take on it? Did you think it was organic?
Man, I thought it was white people doing white people shit. Like, that's all I saw. Just white people doing white people shit. Like, here's the thing, and when it comes to the Bucks, I know what they're doing. Like, anybody who understands heel work, they realized they struck a chord. They went from white meat baby faces to heels, and it was like, how can we make that clean jump? Piss niggas off. Meat? That's how you do that. White meat. You heard it.
Talk.
White meat.
Is that pork?
That's
breast,
the other white meat.
Chicken breast.
Oh, the other one.
That's the other white meat. The Young Bucks, the other white meat.
Caucasian. They were doing what they supposed to do. You know what I mean? But
yeah, stealing from niggas. Yeah.
I mean, that's what they do. Like, I don't own a pair of sneakers. I wear flip flops right now. I don't know nothing about shoes, but I know they don't wear them shits for real.
That's what I'm saying. You could tell. You could look at people and say, "Look, you're someone that is involved in this culture." Or you're someone that can afford to buy into whatever the fuck y'all think y'all doing with these kicks right now. I don't know.
Can I say something controversial? Can I say something controversial?
Yes.
It's another nigga that wasn't necessarily on kicks from the beginning, and then all of a sudden, the Tootsies got upgraded.
Nah,
that nigga was outside in Team Jordans. That nigga was nigga was in there on Costco Jordans at first. We seen him. We see what number Jordan is them. These like 13 and a half.
Nah, these 24s.
That's not. I don't know if that's accurate though.
He went from the security boots. He had the security boots, and then he started coming in and telling niggas it was his yard.
Can I be honest?
I'm listening.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Roman wasn't on no swag shit for real. Like, he got by on his face for real. Like, you see him outside of the ring, he's a corny ass dude who just so happen to be fine. Like, that's real. That dude was wearing flip flops and Crocs. He wasn't wearing sneakers.
No lie. You ain't lie.
That Tony B dangerously. Well, no, yeah, I think
I be peeping all that shit.
It's facts. No, I think Math does have a point though, because I think there was a point where it went from the Team Jordan to what came out this week.
Probably when he came to Complex and talked to you, nigga.
I spoke. When did I speak to him? 2 summers ago in Chicago. Shouts out to Rome. He just came back too.
3 summers ago.
It was 3 summers? No.
Yeah, it was 3.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Roman didn't get his outside the ring shit going until he started kicking it with Titus O'Neil for real. Because if you look at his old shit with the suits that he was wearing,
oh wow,
I can vouch. Trust me. Because if you was looking at him, his suits and shit before, he couldn't wear no suit. He looked very uncouth in outside the ring clothes for real. He really got by on being fine, and then he started kicking it with Thaddeus, and he helped him out with his suit. He helped Braun Strowman out with his suits too. So he started kicking it with niggas. Like he got around his cousins more, started traveling with his cousins more, started kicking it with the niggas in the locker room for real, and they turned him up. Like that's a fact. Like if you look at old Roman, he was a lame dude.
I love
it.
Talking shit, Tony Brown.
I love it. Call that nigga a whole lame. But
he was.
I like
a square.
Facts.
For sure.
Big facts.
Talk your shit, Consigliere.
With no corners.
There was a conversation. Well, because I guess the timeline was
shout out to Yolanda's old man.
Facts. The timeline was these motherfuckers are sneakers. The Black Rasslin group chat is who was the first motherfucker to put like what? Cause I saw somebody in the chat say, was it Shane McMahon? Do we remember? Have we figured out? There's 2 schools, right? It's the who was rocking sneakers on a regular basis first, but then it's the who put the modern hype beast sneaker culture into pro, like as their thing in pro wrestling. Because Matt, you said Sandman.
Sandman.
Was there somebody rocking sneakers regularly before Sandman and ECW?
Kevin Nash.
In the ring, though.
Wrestling?
I think there's a couple of wrestling matches when he had sneakers on. He didn't do it often. He did. He did.
He might have been on some nigga shit too, because he was all
over. Rocked them like when he had that FUBU shit on.
He was rocking lugs.
Right? Yeah. No, they were heavy into that shit. They was heavy. It's hip hop. I want it.
Hey yo, the Funk Flex driving shoe. Go get them right now. Go there. You know what I mean? It ain't a whole. It's only 1/2 of lace. You just tuck it in and you walk around with it and you're fly.
Shout out to Kel. Shout out to Kel for having them Funk Flex driving shoes.
On the pod, he put his foot up on the desk with them. I really drank half this fucking Ford. This don't make no goddamn sense.
Master Flex. Shit, be clear. So
lied.
You know what I mean? That's a DJ nigga. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's hilarious.
This how y'all talk about New York motherfuckers? Yeah. Nah, I mean, that's what y'all do when I'm not around.
Yeah, that's what that niggas be saying all the time. You know what I mean?
Wait, what you doing, B? Like, is that what y'all do to me?
Word, B. Facts, my guy. Back in my day, they used to say word up, homeboy, and shit like that. I was like, I ain't know what them niggas was talking about when I got up there. Nigga, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm the Black Pride of Jackson, Mississippi. And I woke up in goddamn New York. They listening to all that Booger the Bop shit and all that. I had to get used to that. I ain't know what the fuck they talking about. They talking about
that's Tony Brown.
Hold on. Don't disrespect my consigliere.
That's downtown Tony Brown.
What
Go on Instagram.
The hell is going on here?
You don't remember downtown Tony Brown?
Yes, I should have sat home. I should have sat
Tony Brown, tell her who you are, Tony Brown.
Yeah, talk to him, Tony. Talk to him, Tony.
Okay, well, in addition to being the representative of the reigning, defending Nostradamus of this wrestling shit, before I was that, I was the Black Pride of Mississippi. I was the greatest black wrestler of all time.
Facts.
That's why I'm on the Black Rasslin podcast.
Facts.
See, 1985, when the 20-man battle was, threw 19 turkeys out the ring, all by myself. I did that. All right. I done beat Vaughn Simmons. I done beat goddamn Dick Slater. I beat goddamn Mike Rotunda. I took Rick Steiner, a Dumbo with a damn amateur wrestling thing on his head, beat his ass. I done whooped a lot of ass in my day. The only thing happened was I had a car accident in 1990 and it stopped my motor skills and shit. But I tell you what, look, I still whoop somebody's ass. They just ain't gonna clear me to get no ring and no WWE or no shit like that. I'm 62 years old.
Was you in the car?
I'm 62 years old.
He was driving the car. Magnum TA and then
Magnum TA
was driving him.
Oh man, Magnum TA wasn't shit. I'd have bust his ass. I took Nikita Koloff punk ass, threw his ass all over the goddamn ring. Took Grant Armstrong, Bob Armstrong, Brian Armstrong, all them Scott Armstrong, all them motherfuckers, Steve Armstrong ass, Tracy Smothers, all them motherfuckers.
Don't forget Reggie Armstrong. They
Reggie Armstrong, Bob Emery, goddamn Chris Champion, the Karate Kid. Okay, all of them, every single one of them. Tommy Angel, Rocky Kane, the Italian Stallion, George South, whooped all their ass. Every last one of them. Cool Connection number 1 and 2, whooped their ass. The Ding Dongs, every second, both of them, same time. I was whooping that ass left and right.
Did he say Gastonia's own George South? Did he bring that man into this? I can't.
He beat everybody ass.
I can't.
The Ding Dongs and all of them.
Look, the list go on and on. What I'm saying.
Lovely, please don't disrespect my consigliere.
He is disrespecting me, okay? He is making me uncomfortable.
Oh, baby. Oh, no.
Hold on, really quick. You know what was wild? I'm sitting here at the house on Sunday, and so I'm watching TV, but I'm watching the games, but I'm listening to my phone. I'm in spaces back and forth, and what's buddy the old dude that used to be with Vince, the one of the Stooges,
Gerald Briscoe.
Pat Patterson.
Nah, rest in peace. Gerald Briscoe popped into nigga spaces. Like,
shut up.
Yo,
he came out my spaces.
These niggas talk about and the nigga put the legs up, and then here comes Gerald Briscoe, and so it's
Can
the
I tell
wildest
the topic that we were talking about.
Yes, please.
Please do, and tell them who was there.
Okay, so it was like me, Faye, and a couple of folk that we fuck with for real. We was in the middle of talking about Bukkake. Don't ask why, but we were. And Gerald Briscoe just so happened to come into the spaces and requested to speak. So it's a bunch of check marks in here. So we all like, y'all don't fuck up y'all money because I ain't gonna fuck up mine. So,
right.
Yeah.
Niggas start praying in the chat.
Immediately, we started going over scriptures, and I don't even read the Bible. And I found a couple.
Ask the question, man. Say it, man.
Wait. What did he have to offer for that topic?
Right. This is how I do it.
Thankfully, we kind of changed the topic.
Oh damn, he was ready.
Tony,
I feel like he was coming in with the shit.
He said, "I wait 2 weeks. I'll be ready."
Yeah.
Fire hose.
The last time Uncle D-Lo came in, Uncle D-Lo came in, and somebody asked Uncle D-Lo flat out, did he ask live in the spaces? And I was like,
what'd he say?
Yeah, what'd he say?
I'll never want to hear again.
Dude, he said, "You goddamn right I did. I'll be in this shit like this. I'll be in it like this."
Wow.
Look at my consigliere. He's 62.
Tony said he ain't seen some shit like this since '87.
Hey, don't get me started talking about 1987 when
that was that year.
Came to goddamn town.
I'm out of here.
Man, let me tell you something. He out of here, but that's the champion's prerogative. Oh, okay, he back. Okay, look, don't get me started talking about those crazy shit. Cause I'll tell you, them goddamn groupers, boy, they be doing something strange, but no change shit.
I don't know what made him pop up. I don't know. I don't know how it
Hey,
happened.
let me. All right, so we were talking about. Wait, so let me try and.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck. Today was the first day I ever jumped into a Twitter space. Part of it was because I knew what was going on in that space because I had just seen what was popping up. But top dollar tweets, timeline goes crazy. When do you go from I'm tweeting and responding in the timeline to look? I'm need about 80 y'all niggas to come up in this space and we just gonna hash this out and it's gonna say fuck the young buck. Like what you was that like what was it about that situation that made you just be like fuck it?
Nah, for real. If you want to keep it a buck and a half, no pun intended, it was
Please
their
do.
fans. Because as soon as you say something contrary about the Bucks, they start getting real racist and real disrespectful. And if you know me, you come at me hard, I'm gonna go harder. So I was like, all right, y'all want to shoot? Let's go ahead and say fuck them niggas. So I did the spaces because I was like, I thought it was just gonna be me and my folk, but I keep forgetting that when I do certain things, people gonna be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Because I don't host spaces often because people like to talk and I don't like dysfunction and all that shit.
Right.
So I did it. It was me and Montana and we were talking and we were just talking our shit and people came in and was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck the niggas. And it just kind of went because I tell people all the time, fandom will fuck up anything. If that blind fandom, that delusional fandom will mess up good shit because I give them their flowers, in the ring. They do their thing. I understand the heel work. I like the fact that they transitioned from as baby faces they were to where they are. I like that transition. Mm-hmm. But y'all fans, y'all like to get disrespectful. You think everybody pussy like y'all are, and you got the right one the wrong day.
Right.
So
it's a lot of people. I'm sorry. What you about to say, man?
They clipped that out for the IG.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Davis, where you at, Davis?
I jump topic to topic. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Here you go.
Were you in Lovely? Were you in the niggas hate biscuits chat?
No, but I know where it came from.
Okay, speak your piece, please do, because I'm confused.
Who was hosting it first before I say
I don't remember who it was. When I saw the chat, it was
Lala.
It might have been. It was Bojangles versus Popeye's biscuits. But I heard it started out as lunch break room or something like that. I forget what it started out as. But
so let's talk about where the whole biscuit shit came from.
Please do.
So my man Tony, what's
I like
his name?
biscuits.
Shit, Trey
Tony
Shaw.
Brown. Tony Brown.
No, Trey Shaw, not Antonio Brown. No, Trey Shaw came in our spaces one day and was telling us how he ate 3 Popeyes biscuits without nothing to drink.
How?
And we've been calling him strong throat ever since.
Yeah, facts. Like what?
Wait.
How you build that? How you build that?
Wait.
Strong throat.
Wait.
3?
Wait. No, Cal. You called that man what?
Strong throat.
You
gave me the information.
That's what I'm saying. You math. I come to the table. Math, guess what, yo? I was at Popeyes. I got this chicken was bomb, but guess what? I was so hungry. I ate 3 of them fucking biscuits. And guess what? I ain't have shit to drink until after I ate them. You wouldn't think that was crazy?
I wouldn't call you strong throat.
You a lie.
I called
you a lie.
Thunder throat.
Exactly. It would have been worse. He'd have been saying, what the fuck he was doing earlier? He would have been talking all types of shit.
Yeah, thunder throat. So
you wouldn't have said nothing. You wouldn't have said nothing.
You know you would have got on him for that.
I pop up in the glide. Say, niggas, I just ate 3 biscuits with no nothing to drink at all. No honey, no nothing. What's your response? How do you respond?
What I'm gonna say to Terry? Say Terry.
Say Terry, how your throat get that strong, Terry?
I'm never gonna say that.
How your throat get that strong, Terry?
I'm never saying that.
Biscuit mouth is crazy. Biscuit mouth is crazy.
That's where it came from. So everybody just started talking about biscuit. Like anytime Trey comes out, we talk first. Oh, I gotta get him. So Last night on Montana's birthday space, his homie told us when he was 4, he was chewing on fucking balloons and shit. So now we really get him. Like, you a bubble throat strong nigga. Like, that's crazy.
Niggas, wait, because this man Math, he's an oversharer. He's a serial oversharer. But I notice internet, y'all be saying it's too. I don't need to know that you was chewing on balloons as a 4-year-old.
That's our boy. Like, he felt comfortable. I create a safe space, but I told him, like, these jokes gonna fly. You don't let these jokes fly off.
Right.
Now you bubble throat. So you went from thunder throat to bubble throat.
You
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
went from thunder throat to bubble throat. Wait, no, because that's like if I don't make fun of you, I may not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. That's how I am.
So you this nigga, he gonna catch it forever for being a cheese sandwich eating motherfucker. Like, that's it just is what it is. He don't want no
Why
meat.
you like cheese sandwiches?
No, he don't like meat. So he go to McDonald's and say, "Give me the cheeseburger
with no meat,
without the patty."
Seen that shit.
Oh, you're a sick Negro.
That's what I'm saying. It said no. See, no, because before I said it sounded crazy. It sounds crazy.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Let me get a cheeseburger, no burger.
Yo, give me the cheeseburger.
Go home and get a grilled cheese. Like that.
Nah, it's different.
It's different, but come on.
Ham, no burger. Okay, yeah. I seen him do it. I seen him do that shit.
You was in the room,
Champion's prerogative.
Breakfast of champions.
Where you from? Where you from now?
I'm from 1854. That's in Maryland. 410. Live from it.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
all y'all had to do was say he was from Maryland. That was it.
Wait. What does that mean?
I love it because
it's crazy.
I'll take that.
Uncouth, if you will.
Look at Tony Brown.
They don't know it's true. No, they don't know it's true.
They say Tony Brown pull up to McDonald's with Math, roll up to the window and say, "Hey now, y'all." He said, "Now let me get a ham, no burger, so I can serve you. And my nigga Math don't gotta pull a murder."
Damon. I like it.
Damon.
I like it.
Like,
Damon.
do you get do you get like sesame seed buns or just like the regular bun? You get the premium bun?
I need the regular bun.
See,
Regular
he used
bun, put lettuce on it.
He used to eat meat and then he stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that, but like, sir, you can just go home and get hamburger buns.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
You get the bread and the goddamn cheese, and you put onions on it and ketchup and shit and mustard.
So
it's really a cheeseburger because the only thing on the burger is the cheese.
It's a wish sandwich.
He wish he had some meat. Yeah, he wish he had a real burger.
Boy, you goddamn crazy. I'll tell you that. I tell you. You a wild nigga. I tell you.
It sounds wild till I explain it.
I wasn't fucking around.
It sounds like I'm being an asshole till I actually explain it, and it makes sense. So I mean, this is the week of the timeline going crazy. I mean, Lola had the timeline going wild over sneaker talk, and then Tuesday, and mind you, there's no Dynamite this week, so we're not operating with a lot of pro wrestling news. But Tuesday, in what this is facts. This was Swerve Scott's first North American title defense. Is that facts?
That is correct.
That's what Drip said the other day.
But yeah.
Either way, I don't know. If he defended it before, I don't know the last time he defended it. B, he didn't need the title, but it was dope to see Carmelo Hayes go from.
Shout out to Terry. He been on my neck since forever.
About Carmelo
for the BRP 50, and the reasons that we excluded Christian Casanova.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Terry.
Word. So Carmelo gets the NXT North American Championship. And I saw a lot of cats immediately. And it makes sense when you look at the lineage of the title, the Keith Lees and the Swerve Scotts and the nigga you can't name because you don't know what he did with them little kids. It looks like a black Ricochet. It looks like a black title, and Cats was calling it the NXT African-American Championship. But on the flips, well, because a lot the thought was this the nigga belt, but then I saw Cat saying, well, there is a Pan-Africa World Diaspora Championship that is actually what you're calling that title, but
the shit that people are missing, and I know you're going somewhere with
it. Go ahead.
Is that every title is about to be the exact same way.
Niggas?
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna be able to get around it. Like, you don't see any more white running backs, my nigga. It's a reason.
Yeah.
That's what we gonna get to. So all that shit. Come on, son.
Facts.
So here's something that we were talking about on the panel. I apologize.
Wait. Which panel? You know about Comic-Con? I got there late. I was at Comic-Con. I got there. Y'all probably was just finishing the panel because y'all started at 3:30ish, 3:45, something like that.
Yeah, 3:30. Yeah.
I was there too late. I was there too damn late. Anyway, so you was at the panel. What was the name? It had.
I was on the panel, so it was the beauty of blackness in wrestling.
Well, wait, what was the other part of the title?
The acronym is WFN, which means wrestling is for niggas.
Facts.
So
Black Rasslin draws.
So that's something that I actually brought up. Was because we were talking about, when does it not become a fad for these companies to have black champions? I say you got to understand, these are white-run companies. It's always a fad for them. Right. They see what the trend is. Black folk are the trend. We're always the standard, no matter how you dice the pie. So for them, it's going to be capitalization and pandering and catering, no matter what, until it's a black company doing it, because there's nothing personal for them. So they know that the wave right now is niggas. Rolling Loud, all that stuff. WWE is capitalizing on the nigga train because they see where the money is. Right. Black folk got money, and the question that I asked,
they just figured that out.
Which is sad.
We definitely spend money to come to these events and things, and
Exactly. So the question that I asked, I said, you know what, you want to talk about, because people don't think niggas got money. I said, women, black women in the audience, how much money do you spend on hair?
I mean, come on.
Come on. The most money.
That's where it all goes.
I know how much money comes to hair. So y'all have to understand, we've always had collateral. We've always had money, but we put our money where we want to put it. So they know that. So of course they're going to run with this. We are the standard. Look at the Bucks. We just talked about the Bucks. Look at their shit. Look at Hit Row. You ain't never seen so many Negro factions, and I don't mean black factions.
Negroes.
Nigga factions.
Yeah.
Like you got STP, which I am a part of. I am the social media liaison. What you talking about? You got STP, you got Hit Row, you got New Day, you have all of these. Too. Appreciate that. So you know what I'm saying? So they know where the money is. So they're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna keep them happy because AEW dropped the ball. The issue with AEW, and I'm gonna say this as somebody who likes both. I just like wrestling. I don't have a preference. The reason why people are so up in arms with AEW is they gave us all of this prerequisite when they first started. This is going to be included, this, and this, right? But y'all turned around and did the exact same thing that you watched WWE do for the last 50 years.
Facts.
So you had the fucking, like, you saw what not to do, and you did it. So that's why people are on AEW so much, because you had the blueprint of how not to fuck up. And you still doing the exact same thing. So it's not a situation of being a WWE mark or being a WWE head. It's the fact of, nigga,
you got eyes. You see what's going on, right? You see it right in front of you. AEW being almost everybody's white. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of black wrestlers too these days, and I like to see that. It's a lot of black wrestlers out there, and it's more than it used to be. Because back in the day, you watch wrestling, you don't even really pay attention to it. But if you look and you really see what was going on, it was maybe like 3 or 4 black wrestlers to a company, if that. And then they own that roster. There's maybe 3 and 4 of them, and then it's like 60 white boys. So now It's the point
Still.
where there's a whole lot of black wrestlers now. It's way more than it was. So you can't even really ignore it, and you can't ignore the fact that black people have been supporting wrestling for so many years, and they really showing up. I'll tell you that damn SmackDown at the World Farms Arena. I was up in that in Baltimore, and I'll tell you what, they was live. Them niggas was live in there. There's a whole lot of it.
This nigga.
Look at how it's changed. Look at like Wale Mania. Look at you got Ric Flair and fucking what's the nigga's name? Nego
video
like,
shit. Yeah.
You see, like it's always been in the culture. It's been in football locker rooms. It's everywhere that is predominantly black. So they get that now. You understand what I'm saying? So I tell people all the things. Two things can always be true. You can be subjective and objective about the same topic all the time. And you have to be able to do that in order to understand what's going on. When you have white-run businesses, they're going to go where the money resides. Period. If Lucha Underground was still popping, they'd have had a whole heap of luchadors. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but we are the draw. We are the standard. No, true. Like you'd have had a whole lot of Pumas out there. No shade, but.
You know what's I think one of the things that is changing, if you see I know I've noticed personally a bigger voice of black women, and because I've known niggas that like pro wrestling my whole life. I didn't know a whole lot of women. So all of a sudden I start seeing women into it, and like you said, women spend money.
Y'all want to see my living room? Like I'm gonna show y'all my living room. It's 6 belts up here. Those
are unrecognized.
Stupid.
You don't recognize those.
I have 6 belts up here. I have the pink original WWF women's title. I have the Attitude women's title. You understand what I'm saying? I got a whole thing full of pops over here. I got shit everywhere. I have a title. Don't play with me because I got some titles that you don't want to.
You don't got the prediction title.
Kid.
You understand what I'm saying? Like.
That's right, Nostradamus. That's right. Tell him.
Ain't gonna hurt me.
Don't do it. Show him the title. Show him the championship.
I'll be in Maryland soon, so I'll see you. Don't even worry about it. Hold the title right.
Hold the title. Thank you. Right. I'm
the championship. That's right. The Nostradamus.
I'm glad Lola's here because Lola be saying the shit I want to say.
She don't got the title that count the most. Tony Brown.
She said, "What the fuck is that?"
The of this podcast industry.
I think
right
the one thing that I hate to see, I love the way Lola. I hate the fact that it becomes you have to be on a side. You have to be AEW or W. Like I love pro wrestling. I've been watching pro wrestling since I was a little fucking baby. I like seeing good pro wrestling. I like seeing black people pro wrestle. I don't care if Vince. What I'm saying, I don't care if Vince is signing the checks. I don't care if Tony. I want to see black people doing shit just like the white people doing the shit.
Did you take a side in the East Coast West Coast beef?
Did I take? I mean,
I'm asking because
you on the Tupac team or the big.
I'm from Jersey.
You were at the age.
He's
look.
He said he from Jersey. He from NEW Jersey, where murder's occurs.
Look. I'm a certain age of a nigga, and I'm from Jersey. So if you ask me who's better, Big or Pac,
I ain't asked you that.
No, but I'm saying you know my answer. You know my answer on that one. I was riding with the East just because.
You was riding on the West Coast niggas when they came through. You was riding
going
up the East.
I would have been
no.
I wasn't riding. I would have been too young
at this age. That you are
well, that's the thing. I'm too old to be like. What I'm gonna scrap with some 25-year-old AEW. Like, come on, nigga. I got shit to do.
Not.
And
exactly.
look,
that's what I'm trying to say.
And don't catch me with this shit in my ex out. Sorry. I'm sorry. What you say, Lola?
You don't understand. I'm 35. Okay. So I've been. Hey, nigga, fuck you. So I've been watching this shit since I was 6. So it's not like this is new for me.
I like her style.
My
He
grandfather
said,
was
"Nigga,
up
fuck."
with the territories down here in North Carolina. So
Right.
I saw it as a kid how a lot of that shit worked. Like I just watch wrestling. You know, I'm an independent wrestling enthusiast. Like that's like where my main shit goes.
Facts.
But I love New Japan. Y'all know I'm a Thomas Tonga Mark. Today his birthday. He beat Okada. Bing.
Oh
But
shit.
yeah, so it's just like, you know what I mean? So I just like wrestling, and I don't understand. Like, even if you do have a preference, but nobody's mad for people who have a preference. If you are AEW, if you have, you have all that shit. But just be to be subjective and objective. Like, two things can be true. You can love something and also criticize it. I hate the narrative of, oh, if you hate what WWE is doing, stop watching. Nigga, for what? Like, y'all don't like y'all football team half the time, and y'all still buy y'all jerseys and shit because that's what you do. Like,
facts.
I don't understand.
Yes.
It's I'm
a Dallas Cowboy fan, man. Like, come on.
But you know what it is, Lola? We black. We black and we've been rocking.
I knew I messed with you for something. You a real nigga, man.
Oh, I didn't realize what she said. I didn't realize what she said.
I heard it, nigga. I heard it.
I know you heard it. And you popped right back. What? Say what? The boys? What? Nah.
Banks came in this bitch shooting like he Klay Thompson.
Being a black person that loves pro wrestling, you have to deal with the fact that you're not going to see what you want to see. It is what it is. Then that's what I'm saying. Growing up, then and that's the thing that kills me because it's always the debate online this week was, oh, y'all niggas know full well, yeah, they give these people these. You can't take the couple years of them getting the belts and erase. Nigga, nobody's erasing what they did in the past. Nobody's erasing what we understand that they were racist then. They're racist now. And they probably gonna be racist in the future. The thing is I'm gonna be damned if I'm watching AEW, WWE, New Japan, whatever, and I see the black person win. I'm not gonna get hyped. I've been wanting to see this since I was 5 years old. I've been waiting for Rocky King to win. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand the divisions. That was any conversation that came up this week. It ended up being the timeline went crazy because AEW versus WWE. Kill that shit.
But let me tell you why. 95% of the timeline likes the fact that discourse is happening. More people invest in the drama than the solution.
Amen.
A lot of people, because let me tell you why. Because discourse, for some reason, it gets followers. It makes you like you're on everybody's timeline, all that shit. So discourse gets you attention. So people like the discourse more than the actual solution. So when you are every single day and you talking about, oh, they ain't do this, WWE ain't do this, AEW ain't do this, I'm like, okay, so what the fuck are you doing to help drive the narrative to help that? Nothing. All you're doing is talking to a bunch of motherfuckers that follow you that you're not getting paid for. Like here, okay, I'm gonna say this.
Say it.
If they're not making no money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you got all these followers and it's not generating revenue for yourself or someone else, you are wasting everyone's time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, drama is cute. It's cute. And y'all go in y'all little side chats and talk shit. That's crazy to me. That don't make no motherfucking sense. Like, do we all have the same goal? I don't even know who that is.
Matt, she don't know who Mike Rice said Fred is. She don't know nothing.
I don't know what's happening.
Chill.
Yeah, facts.
I love everyone until you give me a reason not to.
Exactly. That's facts. That's facts right there. And I think that's what people need to realize. It's a situation
I don't listen to other people's opinions, so I'm y'all issue. So
listen to my opinions because I'm usually right. No, I'm just kidding. But it's one of people need to make their own. They need to decide for themselves. You don't need to be, oh, I follow this person. They hate in WWE. Let me hate them too. You got to be a person. You got because at a certain point, and I hate to say it, but it looks like it more with AEW than WWE at times. But niggas, they drink the Kool-Aid. It looks good. They've got good. They have quality talent on there, and they put on good matches. But that doesn't erase, like Liz said earlier, it doesn't erase what they stood on at the beginning, and it doesn't erase what they haven't done now.
Correct. And honestly, if you look at it, look at the roster. and I hate to keep cutting you off. I'm so sorry.
Mm,
Like, if you look at the roster for real, AEW has a very diverse roster.
facts.
Now, who they decide to put on television and get into certain pictures, that's a little bit different. I will say, and people get mad, like y'all talk online, but they listening. Look at WWE. It took them to 2021 to listen. You know what I'm saying? Kofi Mania came from online. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will say this. Let me tell you where they dropping the ball across the board. Black women, they don't want to hear that. Now, when it comes to diversity, they're talking about black men. But when it comes to us, y'all think because we have Sasha Banks that you got to no, because that's a whole nother can of worms. I don't even want to. That motherfucker.
I mean,
when it comes to black women, it's a little different. Yeah, you don't want to know that.
No, wait. All right, wait. No, because you said it, and I think because it's interesting. It's interesting. A month or so ago, what was the pay-per-view where they were supposed to have the match, and then
SummerSlam.
The hype going into Bianca Sasha's return match, that rematch of SummerSlam, was huge. We didn't get it. You getting to the bottom of that 40? That shit nasty, huh? That shit is. You killed it. I got a little bit left. I'm assuming this. I don't want to call this the first one, but anyway.
This is the first one, yeah.
Nah. This is high gravity. I don't know what horse piss is, but is that high gravity? This is horse
piss. That's what it tastes like at the end.
This is the piss of a horse.
That's it right there.
You just got down it. You don't taste nothing.
Right, just keep going. No, we in a situation though where
bring that back.
Would you rather see Sonny Kiss as champion or Bianca Belair? I mean, look.
I honestly.
Let me say this. I think the noise would be louder if Sonny Kiss was.
I was going to say.
Sonny Kiss was.
We've seen Bianca as champion. She had, X amount of days since WrestleMania as champion.
Was trash.
It was trash as fuck. We need, if you, again, AEW, you came out the box saying, look, LGBTQ, people of color, women, we got you. You're not seeing that over there, we got you. Do you know how ready I was to see Sonny Kiss wrestle Cody Rhodes? How intense, and it was the first match, and
we was disappointed.
Sonny came. Yep. Sonny had a whole routine ready, and then got in that ring and did a couple of moves, and it was a regular Cody Rhodes last. Y'all want to talk about progression? You want to talk about doing some shit? Put that TNT title on Sonny. Put the TBS title on Sonny Kiss. Tell me something. Show me. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Be about it. Yeah.
Like, don't have all these people on here.
Y'all see what my man said.
Like, don't have all these people on here as a diversity check mark. You understand what I'm saying? Like, use them. Because here's another thing when it comes to our culture, because I like to sweep around our front door first.
Mm-hmm.
We like to see diversity that looks exactly like us.
A lot of people do.
Black folk come in all different sizes. Like, I don't need your support for niggas to stop at straight niggas. Because I cross 3 demographics. I'm a black, queer woman. You understand what I'm saying?
You a witch too, though, right?
Like 4. That's what I'm saying. I'm a non-Christian black queer woman. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't just stop your support at heterosexual black people. You understand? Niggas don't stop it. We don't come in one way. You know? And that's just not in wrestling. That's in everyday black life. Because for us,
monolithic shit.
Yeah, I have to decide when it comes to certain things. Do I want to fight as a woman? Do I want to fight as a black person? Or do I want to fight as a queer person? You understand what I'm saying? So that doesn't make sense. So to say, would I prefer Sonny Kiss over Bianca, to me is a double-handed slap, because why? Why can't 2 things be true?
Why we can't have both? Yeah. The real diversity, real progression would be both. And that's the thing.
It pissed me off, yo, with motherfucking Cody Rhodes. That shit was trash.
It was trash. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
But real Real diversity or inclusion is when those asterisks don't mean anything.
It don't mean nothing.
When you just go because you are fucking good.
I don't want a big screen, cuz.
I don't want you to, and this is maybe it's just me. I don't want you to have the title strictly because you're black.
Right.
I don't want you to have the title strictly because you're gay.
Right.
Look, listen to what I'm saying.
No,
I don't want that because it comes as one of those diversity check marks.
Right.
You need to. I want you to acknowledge the fact. Yes, I am a black woman, but fuck that, bitch. You are good at what the fuck you do.
Right.
And that's what I want. That's what real, because y'all confuse equality and equity. People confuse that shit all the time. So, but I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
No. Keep your ass up there.
No, I love it.
That's real factual. That's some factual shit you saying, man. You know, exactly.
I love it because people need it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no other way. And it's. I know. Look again. It's Khalapalooza. It's a 40th celebrate. Like I know that. What I'm saying, like as a person of a certain age, I've been able to see pro wrestling be shitty to black folks, and now I'm starting to see it come around, or at least start to come around.
Yeah,
it'd be dope if when I'm on my deathbed watching fucking Monday Night Raw, whatever the shit is on, whatever the network is at that point, to be like, yo,
UPN.
I know in 20 years, little black queer kids can go on UPN and be like, yo, hopefully there's someone that is me or representing me on TV that I can see doing shit all the time. That's what it's all about. It's not about
facts.
It's Black Rasslin. I want to see the black people be on top, but
right.
It's about it's about it really, really evening the playing field. It doesn't need to be. I would love it to be black people all the time, but it doesn't need to be black people all the time. But we need to be equal. It doesn't need to be all of y'all and then like a little bit of us. We need to be on the same level playing. More of us.
Careful.
Right.
You got to be careful when you say equality, though, because white people ain't stupid. When you say equality, what they'll do is lower the white people to say, "Well, y'all on the same level." That's why I say equity.
It's for black women and for white women.
Look at our African Americans over here. Yeah, you don't want that.
You see what I'm saying?
But you definitely want to be a thing where someday you just turn on the TV and it's just natural. It ain't just like, oh, they giving the black man a shot. Like, no, this black man is on top. This black woman is doing her thing. They're doing their thing. You don't even pay attention to the fact that they black. They just great. They just doing what they think, just like the white people do, just like the Japanese people do over there in Japan and shit, and the Mexicans and all that. And it's just all a big wrestling thing. Because I tell you, black folks, it's been a big come up for over the years, and it's always been a time where it was a black star, and a lot of us was really behind that black star. We really want him to be the top man, whether it's all the way back in the day, Tony Atlas, Junkyard Dog, whoever, all the way up until now, when you got the people like the New Day and shit, and Bobby Ashley, and
now you chill out,
and Chaucer and all. Yeah, and you see him. And now when you look at it, it's like, oh man, there's so many of them, and they was inspired by the people that came before them that we wanted to see, that maybe didn't make it to the top. But now, I don't want to be corny and shit, but I tell you, them niggas, they walk, so these motherfuckers fly. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They definitely did.
Yo,
now,
it's really why
ass booking and shit.
So we
they did it to me too, but I don't want to talk about that.
No, they did. Yeah, they fucked Tony Brown. If Tony Brown was wrestling now, it'd be a different situation.
Tony Brown, spray that curls. Tony Brown, spray the curls.
Hold if you I forgot. Hey, we're gonna pay some bills right now. Let me tell you something. If you want to get that girl, you got to get the curl. S curl, that is. That's right. I am downtown Tony Brown, and I ain't got no reason to lie to you. Get it on with S curl, and you will get that girl. And if you spray it just right, every Saturday night will be extra time. All right now. All right.
Can I use S curl in my beer?
That's amazing. No, don't do that. It smells awful.
Fam speaking from experience.
Shit, but I tell you, they're paying me. So hey, I do what I do. Make money over here, money over there. I'm the advocate, the representative, for the Nostradamus of this wrestling shit. I got my hand in everything.
This nigga.
Nigstradamus.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really important because we always talk when we talk to New Day, right? We talk about Big E because we've got success. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the way back from him being the second NXT champ. We talk about Kof, long illustrious career, but low key, the most important part of the New Day is Xavier Woods because Xavier Woods doesn't look like anyone that we've ever seen on TV before.
Right.
He's the representation part that makes this important. You know what I'm saying? Correct. He's the part here where he's the part that gives the New Day that, well, they're not what we've seen before. Now, he doesn't push anything as far as what the office sees, but because they put them, that image comes across as, well, there's some kid that's like, yo, niggas make fun of me because I like all these games. You know what I'm saying? But Xavier is a big muscle-bound nigga, beat niggas up, and you know what I mean?
Load the Power Rangers and Final Fantasies and shit. Yeah,
exactly.
Video games and
100%,
stuff like that.
100%, man.
Xavier
man, by the way, y'all,
tapped
if y'all
into a
seen Walter
demographic.
Jones' headline recently, look at God.
Oh God. Xavier Woods tapped into a demographic of black men that felt unseen. I'll tell you how I know, because I'm a cosplayer. So this is the demographic of black men that think black women don't like them. This is the demographic of black men who were beat up. This is the demographic of black men who felt unseen. And I'm gonna speak on it because I've had the conversations with non-wrestling fans. And at first they didn't understand what was going on with New Day. They were like, who are these happy ass niggas like jucking and jiving? They thought that was going on. I said, no, you have to understand that black men ain't always angry. There are some very happy black men that are nerds that are fucking bitches at the same time. So
wait.
That was me back in the day.
Oh, Cal.
Yeah, I done
I'm married. But I'm saying, I'm saying back in the day, niggas was single nerds. I mean, it is what these things happen.
It's a true statement because he's exactly right. Like the gamer black men, the anime black men, the power, like those were the people who got it the hardest within our own community. Facts. Black women, for sure, we did that, and I can say I didn't because I'm a big ass nerd. I got all the Power Ranger pops right here in front of me right now. I got a big ass Marvel fucking picture. Like that was me. Right. So he is touching a demographic that felt unseen, and that's why I knew they resonated because you had 3 different versions of the same nigga. You had Kofi that looked like every other nigga that, you know, with locks, but he still had the same interest. You had the big muscle bound Big E, who was a scary black man, but he was actually happy with who he was. And then you had Xavier, shorter. He was shorter. He was nerdier. He was the smart guy. He was intelligent. You know, those were the black dudes that got it the worst. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So they resonated with the unheard, the unseen, and that's why people rock with them so hard. So he is the glue for this entire New Day thing.
Facts.
So much love for them brothers, man. So much love for them brothers.
Facts.
What, man? You got something to say?
I don't have.
Got something to say. I see it.
I don't have shit to say.
Wait. This is a good question. Where's this question that came up? This is for Lola. I have a question. What's your top 5 Power Ranger seasons?
This is a good ass question.
You want me to be honest?
Yes.
Bitch, if it wasn't Mighty Morphin, all the rest of them shit suck, nigga. Like,
I respect it. I respect
That's just me. Like, I fuck them niggas. Fuck all that turbo and all that. No, y'all did too much. Them niggas skipped school, was fucking Kimberly, passing around in the circle, and fucking up putties. That was some shit I can relate to, okay? I'm just saying. You know they had.
Damn, I ain't never watched that shit. That was all that was going on.
Tony Brown, you need the DVD. You needed the DVD. Yeah, you need the DVD.
Yeah, that was some shit for my kids. I ain't know that's what they watched.
This raggedy bitch dumped Tommy on a letter, like in a fucking letter. You sick bitch. Like, I don't like Kimberly. I feel the same way about Kimberly as I do about Rachel Green from Friends. Yes, I'm a nigga and I watch Friends. Fuck you. You ain't gonna fight me about it. Whatever.
Don't know niggas watch Friends.
I watch Friends. Let me
She
tell you
watch
why
Friends.
White
She's
people
the one.
drama hits. White drama is hilarious.
Hold
nigga.
on.
That shit is great.
Were you,
Okay.
That nigga Rose was kind of funny.
I think you were at the he's bugging. I think you were at the end of Party of Five. Did you watch Party of Five?
No.
Did you just mention Party of Five?
If you like Friends,
Party of
figure you watched Party of Five.
wait.
I watched.
What about Dawson's Creek?
That nigga watched
Okay,
Dawson's
let's
Creek.
talk.
It was fire.
That nigga,
Listen, I watched.
The song was fire.
I didn't get into Friends until like one day I think I had like the flu or something. I was watching Netflix and that shit was just on, and I was like, everybody always talked about it, let me watch it. And I started watching this shit. I was like, y'all some dirty bitches on here, and I just got into it. Like, that's just how it was.
I don't know about none of that. I never watch any of them shows, but Math is a Dawson's Creek watching ass nigga.
Oh boy,
Hey,
that's sick.
Hey, I don't fault you, man. You know, I mean, first of all, you done Nostradamus of this shit, so I mean, I can't fault you at all. But yeah, that's a good ass show. I like that theme song. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Love it.
Her.
That's my shit.
Paula Cole was in
I
her
love it.
bag,
I used to love
wasn't
that shit.
Wait.
Paula Cole was in the bag.
Shouts out to somebody knowing the name of Homegirl singing the song. That's not normal, but I love it. I love it.
That's funny.
I respect it.
That's
I respect it.
very
Funny.
That's
Listen,
crazy.
I'm a musician first. Before all of this shit, I'm a music fanatic first. I got the tattoos and everything. Like, I know music. We can go there.
Okay. That's,
know.
All right, so I'm glad you got there real quick. Brother Math was on the timeline this week. He might have been not on the timeline, but he was like, yo.
He was on the Instagram story at least.
He was on the Instagram stories and asked, put him on to some dope female or some dope R&B, and it better not be Summer Walker.
Please don't tell me Summer Walker.
She said,
I'm gonna do that. Have you ever heard of Algebra Bissett?
Algebra was signed to Kadar,
the name
right?
Sound, yeah.
Yeah,
She was signed to Kadar Massenberg.
definitely tap into
Shout out to
her.
Kadar. They got me for my contract. Shout out to y'all though. Eric
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Kadar.
She's dope. I've listened to her for years. My favorite MC is Cyrock. I just love her to death. So
Did she get into it with Polly?
maybe.
No, that was the girl. No name.
I was gonna. No Name gets into it with
that was-
everybody. Yeah.
No,
I don't.
Yeah.
Cyrock really don't have beef like that.
I don't know.
She said it herself. She's very much like myself.
There you go. Now,
Yeah.
before we get out of here, all this conversation that people have been having is kind of building to, I want to say Friday, but really it's like Friday at 10 o'clock. Well, no, Friday at 9. At some point on Friday, we're going to have SmackDown running for 2.5 hours on FS1. We're going to have AEW Rampage running from 10 o'clock to whenever on TNT. And there's going to be a pre-show on YouTube with Bryan Danielson. This is the real Friday Night War?
Nah.
The Friday Night War.
Friday
haven't-
Night
no.
War was trying to get your check.
They wanted to
cashed.
be 1997 so goddamn bad. It's
You were
crazy,
sick.
man. Goddamn
Not the
sick.
check casher.
Friday Night War trying to get your check cash, get the pizza home, and then get everybody fed in time for you to get a piece before the
Boy,
night is
if
over.
you don't get direct deposit and stop cashing checks.
Shouts out to
The hell
Skippy.
is
It's rough out here.
20 years ago, I was
Go on,
cashing
watch
every
it for
check.
dinner now and cut on because we
Get
don't
out
watch
of
Martin
Maryland.
Lawrence.
Shit rough
Get
out
out
here.
of Maryland,
you know
my
what I mean?
guy.
Get out of Maryland.
Nigga, the blockbuster night.
Nigga, escape Maryland, please.
Hollywood Video, baby.
All right,
Oh,
all right.
shit.
So what are people really going to be watching? Like, do you have SmackDown on the TV?
Bring that back.
Yeah, bring it back. Do you have SmackDown on the TV Tony Brown. We need a Tony Brown singing Paula Cole. We need that. That's a separate video. You got SmackDown on your main TV. Okay. You're gonna have AEW Rampage on the YouTube, and then what? At some point, it's gonna be Rampage on the T. Like,
that's my life.
Hey, you know who's gonna have a ball with this? That goddamn Dave Metzler and shit. He gonna have a goddamn. He gonna feel about this shit.
He said it right. Say it again.
That goddamn David Metzler, that motherfucker.
He said it right.
Metzler is not it.
He said it right.
That is his name.
That's his name.
From
what's his name? Yeah, it's close enough. It's close enough without getting sued.
Hey, yo,
you know that. Hey, y'all ever seen? Y'all ever seen? Talking about the demographics and the numbers and shit and all that.
And the stars.
You talking all that shit? I don't give a goddamn fuck.
Yo, have y'all ever seen the movie Labyrinth?
Yes. With David Bowie?
You don't. Yeah,
I got
David
the poster.
Bowie. No,
you do got the poster, don't you, Lola?
Don't
Lola
look just like Melton.
He look like who?
Hoggle, yo. Hoggle.
That's funny.
Oh, that's crazy. That's funny.
Somebody give me, somebody give me a side by side.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's too funny. That is.
Oh, fuck you for that, bro.
This nigga.
Go to hell.
Wait, am I gonna hold up? I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it side by side. But I
put that on your page. That is great. Yay, bro.
Nigga I'm already blocked. I might as well post it.
You're blocked. Wait, you're blocked from Dave Meltzer?
Yeah, we all are.
I'm not.
Oh.
I don't think I am.
Man, fuck Dave Meltzer. Hey, look, let me calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Wait, now, what's wrong? What did Dave Meltzer do to you? He gave you a 1 star?
Right.
Oh, man, let me tell you, he was old criticizing ass nigga back then. He ain't got no name ring never in his goddamn life. He talking shit.
Tell him, Tony Brown.
Dave Meltzer is 5'7" with a bunch of wrinkly ass muscles talking shit all day. Fuck him.
Yeah. Old ass man. And even when he was a young ass man, he was a little pipsqueak ass nigga. A little goddamn mental poop and shit. He ain't got no goddamn ring. He gonna talk about my goddamn work rate. I don't give a fuck about no work rate. I get in the ring to whoop somebody's ass, and that's what I do. Look at this nigga right here. The whole time, you ain't even know Dave Metzler was a goddamn actor. This nigga was in the movie.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
I'm never coming back here.
Nah, you come back next week. Nah, Lola, you know what the thing is? We need you every week. We need you every week because you're going to say the shit that I can't say. That's what it is. The shit that I want to say. It's all good. No, I appreciate you coming through. If you don't want to come through ever again, I understand.
We understand.
No, I'm definitely coming back. Tony brought me back. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
The episode is absolutely Hoggle Meltzer.
Hoggle, that's good. David's not good. I don't think there's any other pro wrestling this week. I want to say this. I appreciate everybody coming through for Khalapalooza. Shouts out to Lola. Shouts out to Downtown Tony Brown, even though I think I don't know if he don't like me at this point. I feel like he got beef with me.
Tony be dangerously to you.
That's probably why.
Tony be dangerously. That's right. The representative. Let me tell you something, Cal. All right, Cal Dub. I just had to get that shit off my chest in the beginning, but we good, fella.
Thank you.
You all right? You all right? You doing your thing with the Black Rasslin?
For
sure.
Please. When we going on a date? Please.
When is we going on a date? Well, I tell you what. You anywhere near Jackson, Mississippi?
I can get there.
Cause look. I tell you what. I'll show you every spot around town. You know, you can call me downtown. You can call me Tony Dangerously. You can call me whatever you want, as long as you call me. You understand? And I will take you on a date, and I will make you feel so beautiful. You won't even know what it's like to touch a door handle. You understand? I take you. I open every door. I pull the seat out. I like opening doors and picking up your hanky off the floor. Treat her like a lady. You don't know nothing about that, you know. But Janet, yeah.
Oh my God!
Dream date, baby.
Is that what you wanted, Lola? Is that you was right? You wasn't ready for that. He said treat her like a lady. You wasn't ready for that.
Hey, I'm an old school fool, so I'm with it.
Look, only on the Black Rasslin podcast.
Don't believe that chivalry is dead. That's right.
That nigga Tony gonna get out the car. He gonna spray 7 times. He gonna spray that hot karate 7 times in the air. He gonna walk through the mist. walk through the mist, and then he gonna come to the door. And he just gonna knock
this
one time.
This nigga said hot karate.
Yeah. Nigga,
oh,
my nigga gonna hit with the
Yo.
I know that's right.
and then get to the door and knock one time. Bang!
This nigga is goated.
Love connection, baby, with no choke bullery. That's right. It's on. It's on like ice cream on the cone.
That's how you know we old. We always talk about it 2 and 2.
All
That's
facts.
some old nigga shit.
All
2 and 2, yeah. That's that shit. All right.
Next time, at some point, damn Lola. All right, I'm just thought of this. If we set up a Black Rasslin love connection, would you have would you have 3 motherfuckers try and vie for your affection on some love connection shit? That'd be funny. We'll offline. We'll talk about it offline. We'll talk. I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
We working on a match right now. I don't know if I can say this on here. We're working on a match right now called Cooch in the Pole, where they have a song.
Wait.
So, I had a problem with the name of this match.
No, I have no problems at all.
Because the coochie,
no problems at all.
It's gonna be on the pole, not in the box.
It's a coochie on the pole.
It's Cooch in the Box on a pole, but we had to make it seamless. But there's a song coming called Cooch in the Box, and I have T-shirts coming out. Don't worry about it. I'll be doing some dumb shit. Don't worry about it.
No, that's amazing.
Don't worry about it.
Y'all
bring it back. We'll talk about it.
Lola, you talking to the niggas that had to have a whole conversation yesterday on if he was making Black Rasslin booty shorts or not. Like this is in our wheelhouse.
Y'all doing
They're coming.
I ain't got no booty, but I can still wear them.
Look.
I'll put it on my OnlyFans. How about that?
As long as you're down with having Black Rasslin on your ass, I think that's all that matters, honestly. Say less.
We're gonna take the R out though. We're gonna take the R out.
Black Rasslin.
Yo, I'll do a photo shoot.
Boy, you're cutting up. Boy, I'll be cracking my ass up.
I love it. I love it. It's great when you can make Tony Brown laugh. On that note, Lola, I don't know if you know, but on the Black Rasslin podcast every week, we like to you give shouts out to Black Rasslers all the time, but we like to make sure at the end of our episode we want to give a distinction of a Black Rassler of the week. So, do you have a Black Rassler of the week? And if so, who is it?
Of the week.
Janai
Kai.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. She's like martial art with wrestling, and she's
don't you see Terry in here?
Right.
Listen, some people don't know, and that's my girl. When I tell you, she's just a beautiful soul. She's good people, and she's fucking incredible.
That's dope.
You know, I think she needs to be more places. Y'all know I keep Black wrestlers in the deck, Rolodex. So yeah, but I need to hear her more.
Word. Tony Brown, you got a Black Rass of the week?
That boy Carmelo Hayes. I like the fact that they're giving him that push and they saying, okay, you got a future here. You know what I mean? You had Shawn Michaels taking pictures with him and shit. He closed out the show this week on the NXT and everything. So, I'm gonna keep an eye out for the boy because he looked like he got a lot of talent. They got a nice little act going on with him and his homeboy and everything. I like what I'm seeing so far out of that fella.
Word.
That's what he is.
Fam.
And Bobby Ashley with that Puma too.
All right. My nigga
That was a badass
started.
Puma.
My nigga started Saturday morning on TV getting the crowd hype. He hopped the lane and looked booed up with a mean one down the fight. Biggie Langston, nigga.
Biggie won the weekend. He had this weekend. Facts. All facts. She said that she's still single. From what I read, I felt bad because apparently she said that the cat sitting next to her was being a little handy. So she switched seats so Biggie could kind of protect her. But
imagine if that nigga wasn't looking right, he was still trying.
he grabbed up on some Big E cakes, yeah.
Don't you dare!
Jesus. What about you, man? Facts. No, 100%. I need Jesus in therapy.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go Sean Dean.
The Cap.
Yeah, shout out to Cap.
That's what's up. Shit.
Hey man, before we get out of here,
of course.
If you have an idea, or think you have an idea, and it looks familiar, before you jump off that cliff, vet your idea.
Right.
Reach out to folks. You know
do a Google.
Ask them, like, yo, were you doing this? And if
Is
the
this
answer
cool?
is just stop.
That's the righteous way to go.
Peace and
The
love.
I got a
righteous way to go.
passport now. I go to the UK.
Ow!
I said it.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm out of here.
I'm gonna have to give my Black Rasslin of the week to the Team of Doom, only because I've been on this random like trading card shit, and it's ill that Butch Reed got a card where he's slamming fucking Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? Or wait, Lola gonna love this. Wait, hold up. Ron Simmons in a pair of Black Rasslin draws. I mean, if that's not Black Rasslin, I don't know what is.
That's crazy.
Before we get out of here, though, Lola, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at Lola_BLUU. That's Lola Blue. On Instagram, you can go to Just Me Lovely. I am the Black Brew Hot with the big blue hair. You can find me everywhere, and that's just what I be doing.
That's what's up. Tony Brown.
Okay, you can find me on the Instagram. It's Downtown Baby. It's Downtown Baby, straight on the post like that. And also on YouTube, you search for the legendary Downtown Tony Brown. I got that channel. It's all the great promos that you love from 1985 to 86, 87, 88, and 89. Hey, and more to come. The legendary Downtown Tony Brown on YouTube. Yeah,
and if you're from the way, it's legendary.
Legendary.
Wow.
And Fam Math, where can people find y'all?
Hey man, IlFan79 on your social media choice. Way more importantly, at Where's Buffy, where'sbuffy.com. That's it.
You can find me around some winners.
Say it again. Now it's Nostradamus.
You can find me around some winners, Tony Brown.
Around some winners. Acknowledge your Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Acknowledge your Nostradamus. Math Damon.
Math, you said show it to him?
I show it to him all the time.
This nigga drunk. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is a website, but as always, you can find the Black Rasslin podcast, Spotify, Google, Apple, wherever you get your podcast, we there. But most importantly, YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. If you see the subscribe, it's probably on the right side. If it's red, make that shit gray. Please like, comment, share the shit. If you're gonna comment though, know that we're gonna clap back, so you best come correct. Lola, thank you for coming through. Thank you for everything that you do. Really appreciate it. Tony B. Dangerously.
Be here till I'm As long as I'm here, he here.
Tony, you my nigga. You my nigga. I always love having you on the pod.
Y'all's my niggas.
As long as we ain't got no beef, I'm good. Peace to Drip. Peace to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for celebrating my 40th or whatever the fuck. Niggas is old. We gonna catch y'all next week. I guess, are we taking it out? I don't have this loaded up at all. Here we go.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came